And as much as I like doing remixes, I really do. It's you know, but obviously original work, you know, yeah, that's probably the reason for the original work. Very busy with remixes and etc. like that, and so yeah, that's why I want to focus on original work this year, just for the view of that. But you know, I've got you know, 2 new singles done. One that's, you know, sort of, you know, it's very different from my usual style, but it's probably made more for the club. But then I've got one that's, you know, my typical sort of style. Like,
Okay.
you know, so I'm still sort of being faithful to my sound. Like, I'm being true to myself. Like, I would like to say, like, trance has gone through its phases and like, it's gone different. But yeah, the uplifting sounds there. Maybe a bit less fluffy, but still like nice, you know, trance. So.
My absolute favorite track from you is your remix Blue Skies from Atta.
Yeah.
Why is that only an average track for you?
I don't know really. I don't know. I just made it, done the remix, got the remix package. I was like, that was my job duty, do the remix. I think I've done it within the week. I don't know.
You obviously think you've done better work.
Yeah, I didn't like the. I think it wasn't at the time. I think looking back on it, when you're, you know, on older productions, you're always improving all the time. So when you look back on stuff, you know, it's not like, you know, you always do better, I suppose. And you know, looking back on that, I think, okay, well, yeah, I've done this, and the kit could have been, you know, a bit different and stuff like that. So just probably production values, but there were qualities in that track that I did like.
Okay.
But,
I also loved your track November Lovely with Estiva.
Yeah.
Will a follow-up come with him? Will you work with him again? He also played in the Technoclub last year.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, probably. I mean, we were really good friends. We've done a lot of gigs together. He's an amazing guy, really nice guy. So we probably will. You know, it's not. You know, never say never. But
right.
I think a new single that I'm doing is probably going to be the remixer for it. So
okay,
maybe something on the lines of that. But yeah, collaboration-wise, yeah, I'd never say never. So yeah, definitely.
How long did it take you to make the intro for Prestige?
The intro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
You know,
the Casa remix. Yeah.
Yeah, the
yeah.
The beautiful atmosphere at the beginning.
How did I create that? I don't know. I think it was like I say, when I'm sort of doing stuff in that style, you take a different approach. You go more sort of, I don't know, deeper, I suppose, in sounds and like atmospheres. And I don't know. I've always got a nice. I like to find a nice atmospheric sound on my synths, and I'll sit there for hours finding the right sort of sounds.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can get like sort of an accident or happy accident if you sort of like you're finding a sound that you come across and you think it won't work, but you play it and it sounds good, and then it's just experimenting and getting it. But I knew what I wanted from that, like to have that atmosphere. I was just I think at the time it was sort of last summer, so.
Right.
I think it was a nice day outside, so blue skies, and
nice.
So you get inspired by that as well. So you just.
What was your inspiration behind Daytona?
Daytona was originally an old track that I'd done. A few years back, and never finished it. And I like the chords in it. They're very. I don't know, sort of different, very sort of blue notes chords, maybe sort of quite, I don't know, not jazzy, but the sort of, I don't know, the inspiration behind it. Yeah, it was basically an old track that I just revamped for a B-side, basically. That was it, but yeah.
What is your personal favorite track?
My personal favourite that I've done? Probably either my remix of Offshore by Sense of Shiver, or Sahara Nights.
Sahara Nights, okay.
Probably maybe Sahara Nights.
Now there are so many great producers out there.
Yeah.
Why would you want to work with the Sasha production team?
Sasha?
Yeah.
As in DJ Sasha?
Yeah.
Oh, why would I want to work
Well,
with
that's
Sasha?
what you said in the interview. I asked you that.
Did I?
Yeah.
Sasha?
I may ask Leon Boiler. Yeah, forget it. Who would you like to work with? Sorry. Here and there I can make a mistake.
Who would I like to work with?
Yeah. If you had the chance.
Who would I like to work with? Oh, there's a lot of people I'd like to work with. I mean, obviously there's big names. I mean,
Above and Beyond.
yeah, I think people like Armin, Freddie Gorson, Above and Beyond, and all that lot. Yeah, it'd be very, you know, inspirational to work with those guys because, you know, coming from a sort of, you know, when you're growing up and, you know, looking at them, you know, develop as you're growing up and, you know, to where you've got now and looking back, yeah, you would want to work with them, but there's a lot of art, there's a lot of talented artists out there. Maybe, I don't know, I really don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, I think there's a lot of talented people out there, so.
With what German artist would you like to work with?
German artist? Possibly ATV.
Okay.
Because...
Have you heard his new album? He just released a new album.
Distant
Love, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't fully listened to it yet.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard it's quite ambient. True.
Very, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he's a very nice guy, and he's, you know, it's no like disrespect to any of the German producers and DJs because I'd love to obviously work with them as well. But I don't know, probably ATB because, you know, I think he's. You know, he's probably a proper studio sort of guy. Like,
exactly, he knows what he's doing in the studio.
Yeah, so it'd be like, we could sit in the studio and probably like work, yeah, so probably that's why.
2 more questions, Joe, and then it's time for your DJ set.
Yeah.
If you're like 50 years old one day and you've, you know, seen it all, and you had to give your last DJ set, which track would you play if you were 50 years old today?
What, for like one track?
Yeah, like, you know, you're gonna play your last DJ set, you gotta play one last track, and then your career is over, no more DJing. You know, that one track, you know.
Probably Solar Stone, 7 Cities.
Okay, that's a classic.
Atlantis mix. Forgot what mix it was. Probably the Atlantis mix. Yeah, just that. It's just so. That's a beautiful track.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Joe, you're a football fan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Champions League.
Yeah.
Manchester United, FC Barcelona.
Yeah.
Can you like Manchester United, or will you go for Barcelona, or do you stay with your own, you know, your own country?
No, I'm not like that. I've got a lot of friends that support Man United, but I'm not a Man United fan. Personally, who I want to win?
Yes.
Barcelona.
Okay.
But purely on the fact that they really are a great footballing side. So, yeah, how they play and stuff. So they're a great team to watch. But at the end of that, I don't support neither of the clubs, and I wouldn't see it as supporting my country or another country. It's just literally supporting who plays the best football.
Okay.
Sport.
All right, Joe. Thank you very much for taking some time. Nice to meet you.
Yep, and you.
And keep cranking out those great tracks. I really love them, and keeping the melodic trance alive out there.
Yeah, definitely.